Welcome back to the year 1776, where we are exploring America's Declaration of Independence.
I think we left off where Abigail Adams wrote that all men would be tyrants.
Okay, let's move on. The Committee of Five debated Jefferson's draft line by line, making numerous changes. The most significant cut was a 168-word passage condemning the transatlantic slave trade as piratical warfare. That was removed to appease South Carolina and Georgia, as well as northern merchants who profited from the trade. Passages criticizing the people of England were removed to avoid alienating potential British allies. When finished, the Committee of Five cut roughly 1/4 of Thomas Jefferson's original draft. When finished, the entire Continental Congress faced political obstacles and deadlocks in the colonies. John Dickinson and Robert Morris, both representing Pennsylvania, opposed the declaration on the grounds that the colonies were militarily and diplomatically unprepared. To allow the declaration to pass unanimously, they absented themselves from voting on July 2nd. On July 1st, 2 of Delaware's 3 delegates were present. Those 2 delegates were divided. Thomas McKean favored independence. George Read was against it. The 3rd Delaware delegate, Caesar Rodney, was absent. He was home suffering from facial cancer and asthma.
It was a 1-1 tie.
Yes, but wait till you hear what happened next. Thomas McKean funded a messenger to summon Caesar Rodney to Philadelphia. Despite facial cancer and asthma, Rodney rode 80 miles through a thunderstorm. Rodney arrived in Philadelphia on July 2nd, one day after McKean sent for him.
Sweet.
His vote tipped Delaware into the independence column.
All right, back on track.
On July 4th, 1776, Congress approved the final text of the Declaration and ordered it printed. By that day, Georgia and Pennsylvania had set aside their reservations and voted for the Declaration. New York abstained because its delegates were still waiting for instructions from home. Within days, New York delegates added their approval when its provincial Congress approved independence on July 9th, 1776.
Let me get this straight. On July 4th, the Declaration of Independence was adopted, and on July 9th, the vote finally became unanimous.
That's right. In Philadelphia on July 8th, the Declaration of Independence was read aloud for the first time to a cheering crowd in Independence Square. A Liberty Bell rings out. Bonfires are lit and celebratory cannon fire echoes through the night. Writers spread the news by carrying copies of the Declaration to every colony. In New York, the Sons of Liberty toppled the statue of King George III. The war for independence has truly begun.